Good morning. This is Aurelio Paredes Bautista, and we are on our 28th English language lesson. Last week was a bit rainy, but this week we have the sun, and we shall continue. Like always, we have the idioms as our first topic. Number 1, in point of fact. In reality, that's the meaning. Point of no return. Point at which it is impossible to turn back, because turning back will be more serious. There is no point in doing something. No use or purpose in doing that something. What's the point? That's a question. What is your purpose? To be in the way, to be an obstruction, to be on the way out, to be going out of fashion, to get one's own way, to get what one wants, to get something underway, to get something moving, to go a long way towards something, to be of great help, to go out of one's way to do something, to do everything to help, even if it is inconvenient, to go one's own way, to be independent, to have one's own ways, to do what you want. So, to go one's own way is different from to have one's own ways. To have it both ways, to have advantages from two things. To have a way with someone, to have something charming which attracts another person. Continued, to mend one's ways, to improve or correct one's attitude by way of, through or via, down our way, in our neighborhood, in any way, in any respect, in no way, certainly not, in a small way, on a small scale, in some ways, to a certain extent, a long way out, inaccurate, out of the way, not easy to reach, to my way of thinking, in my opinion. Ways and means, methods of doing things successfully. Where there's a will, there's a way. That's a proverb. If you desire a thing strongly enough, you will find the method of getting it. But that's only your opinion. There is God that will lead you to the way. Now, the foreign words. Au lait, with milk. Lait is milk. Au naturel, that's French. Simply. Ora, that's Latin. It means air or breeze. Au revoir. French, till we meet again. Coming back to aura, it means air or breeze, but that is something which you may not see, but it is present around your body. That is, aura is a word being used by people who understand personalities. Aurora Borealis, that is the northern lights. Aurum, that's Latin for gold. Avant-garde, that's French. Vanguard. Avant is in front. Ave is Latin, meaning hail. Ave Maria. In Spanish, ave, Spanish, that's a bird. Bird, an animal flying. Bird. Avenida, that's Spanish. It means avenue. Avion, that's French. Airplane. Avis, French. Notice. It is aviso in Spanish. Ayudante, that's Spanish. Assistant. Azotea, that's Spanish. That's a flat roof. Azúcar, that's Spanish. Imbibed from Arabic, that means sugar. From Arabic, azúcar. Babushka, that's Russian, means grandmother, but you call a scarf tied under the chin a babushka also. Bagasse, French, sugarcane waste after taking the juice. In Spanish, it means bagazo. Baya, that's Spanish, means bay. Portuguese is also baya. Baile, Spanish, it means dance. Bambino, Italian, it's child. Bandido, Spanish, means bandit. Banzai, a war cry, meaning 10,000 years. Ban is 10,000. Sai is years. Bar mitzvah, that's Hebrew. That's a ceremony marking the coming of age of a male. Now, small word to mean many things. Let us take come. For our example here, come means to arrive. That's the literal meaning, but it can mean some other things. To come to blows, to start fighting, to come to fruition, to be realized, to come to no good, to reach a bad end, to come to grief, to meet with disaster, to come to a head, to reach a crisis, to come to light, to become known, to come to nothing, to be unsuccessful, not to come to much, to be uninteresting, to come to pass, to happen, to come to one's senses, to act normally after being considered foolish, to come about, to happen, the same, to come to pass, to come about, to come across, to find by chance, to come around, to be revived, or to change one's opinion. There are two meanings to come around. Hard to come by, difficult to obtain. Continued. To come down with, to contract, to come down with the flu, to contract influenza, to come into, to inherit or married into, to come off, to be detached, to come on, to get along well. So, when someone says, hey, come on, it means get along well, to come through, to be successful, to come to recover, to be revived, to come up, to occur, to come up to be equal, to come up with, to offer. Now for the big words. The root words are sta, stit, sist, stet. These root words mean to stand. So assist, to stand by with help. Sist is stand. Stamina, power to withstand. Sta, stand. It also has a relation with endure. En is in. Duro is hard. Okay? So, with the root words, you can make several words. Constant. It means steady or fixed. Con is with. Sta is stand. So, con plus sta. Those are the two root words. Ecstasy, a state of being out of oneself for joy. Ek or ex, out. Sta is stand. Interstices, spaces between the cracks. Spaces between or cracks. Inter means between, and sti is stand. Obstinate, standing against or stubborn. Ob is against or facing. Sti is stand. Stanchion, a standing brace or support. From the root word sta or stand. Substance, the real nature of a thing which keeps it what it is. Sub means under, and sta is stand. Substitute, to stand for another. Sub is under, sta means stand. Plus tut, the last syllable, tut, means guard. So, please study all the things that I have been telling you in this lesson, and you will progress a lot. This is Aurelio Paredes Bautista. See you again.